No country seems to love its monsters more than the island nation of Japan. Spirits from Japanese folklore, which number in the hundreds, are known as yokai. Some are mischievous troublemakers. Others are the epitome of evil. A few are helpful, even kind. But the monsters of which you are about to hear are guaranteed the most strange. According to legend, the Baku were created with spare parts left over when the gods had finished their creation of all other animals. The Baku has the head of an elephant, the body of a bear, and the tufted tail of an ox. It prowls large areas of land, whose territory it guards jealously, driving other harmful spirits out of small country villages. Thus it is considered a holy creature, and the bearer of good fortune. However, it is benevolent only so long as it has enough to eat. The Baku dines on people's nightmares, for its diet solely consists of bad dreams. A Japanese child who wakes up from a nightmare can petition this creature to remove all its traces. Legend says that if the child repeats 3 times the words, "Baku-san, come eat my dream," the brute will come into the child's room and devour the nightmare, allowing the youngster to peacefully return to sleep. But the Baku must be called only for the most terrifying of nocturnal episodes. Because if after eating the dream he still remains hungry, he may likewise consume all of the youngster's hopes and desires, condemning the child to a life of emptiness. The tsukomogami are common household tools. When they reach their 100th birthday, they become alive and self-aware. One of these tools is hahakigami, or the common broom. On a dark and stormy night, hahakigami might be seen dancing around the house, sweeping vigorously after leaves being tossed about by the wind. It does not matter that while the wind blows it is useless to sweep. The broom spirit does this for its own entertainment. Why doesn't the owner just throw it out? It is because in Japan, brooms first appeared as a part of religious ceremony. They are associated with ritual purification and the cleaning out of anything unwanted. The charm of a spirit broom is said to prevent guests from overstaying any visit. Also, hahakigami in your house will ensure a quick and painless childbirth, in which the newborn is literally swept out of the womb. Another tool spirit is the kasa obaki, a parasol which is possessed. These umbrellas usually appear with one eye, one leg, and a very long tongue. The Japanese consider this character representative of haunted houses. Shikigami are paper dolls that follow the commands of their master. These spirits have no will of their own. They are conjured into being out of nothingness by the magic spells of their creator. Shikigami, which may appear as origami, are used to carry out orders such as spying or theft or tracking an enemy without detection. Sometimes they are used to perform manual labor, and because they can be conjured in great numbers, they can do a large amount of work in a very short span of time. The more accomplished the magician, the more large and the more human the paper doll will appear. Shikigami will be forced to return to its inanimate paper form as soon as it gains its objective. Or maybe sooner if it becomes damaged or if it is captured. The Joro Gumo is a spider woman, or a giant arachnid, with the power to take the form of a beautiful maiden. Joro Gumo is sometimes represented as a creature whose top half is human, and whose lower torso is that of a spider. After seducing a man, she will bind him in her web, and then consume him. Sometimes she will make an appearance as a young mother, coddling a baby. She will ask a passing man to hold the infant. If he agrees, he will discover the baby is really a nest of spider eggs, which now burst open to engulf him.